Hello you guys, it is Mari back with another video. Like I always say, don't be scared to fall because you may fall into a better situation. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So honestly, in today's video, y'all know I like to get on here and talk, and I like to give out my advice for people who may be dealing with situations like this. And I feel like this video could help a lot of people because a lot of people probably go through situations like this. I needed to hear this for myself, and maybe it can help you. Sometimes it's best to hear things that you already know from other people. And I didn't realize this until I actually said it out loud. I texted this guy and this is what my response was. This was me actually speaking from the heart and actually realizing my worth. And this is what I said. I just want you to actually think about the situation, think of the scenario based off of this one text message that I sent him. I said, you don't have interest in casual conversation, but you'll have a good argument. It's never really an argument. It's more so me pleading my case and you trying to get rid of me. It happens every time. Somehow I end up back talking to you. I think I need to be honest with myself and realize the way I feel about you isn't going to go anywhere. I want all of you, but for some reason I've settled for half. I thought the feelings would go away, but they haven't. So at this point, I know I need to disconnect. Having half of you when I want it all is never going to go anywhere. I just have to realize that and stop settling. But kind of break down what I'm talking about to give you more context on actually what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a guy that I was interested in. I approached him and he wasn't ready for a relationship. When you have interest in someone, it doesn't go anywhere. I can say 100% the thought of us being together always sat behind in the back of my mind. I never entertained it because I knew it wasn't what he wanted. So whenever I was around him, I never gave off any type of emotions, but this would still sit back in the back of my mind. It worked for a long time, but the thing is when it became complicated was when we were supposed to stay on a friend type of basis and it became sexual. Over the years and years, it continued being sexual, and we even established a connection, and to where we would text every day. He would get mad at me. It gave relationship vibes. He moved to Atlanta. And for the first time, I was away from him, and I've been up here for 3 months, and we came back into communications, and I thought it was going to start back up, which I was okay with. But for the first time, I actually sat down with myself and was just like, where do I see this going? Why am I arguing with this guy? Why am I pulling up on him? It's because I like him. Why did I accept half when I wanted whole? And that is where this conversation came from. We linked up one time, and I wasn't really in the mood for sex because this thought right here, this was the beginning of this thought before that came out. I was just like, why am I over here? Like, I'm in Atlanta. I'm here for new things, but for some reason, I'm over here. By this point, this was like my second time linking up with him. The first time I linked up with him, I literally fell back into the cycle and we fucked. I'm not gonna hold you. The first time I came over there, when I linked up with him the first time, I didn't intend on having sex with him because I was sitting at the foot of the bed because it's just like I haven't seen you in years. You've been in Atlanta. You've been in Atlanta. I just got here. I'm sitting at the foot of the bed and he's just like, you're not going to get comfortable? And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get comfortable. And I come up there to the head of the bed and we're smoking. So I'm in my zone and I'm feeling myself. He leaned over and pulled me on top of him. So where I'm just like laying on his chest. I laid there for a minute because I was just like, there's nothing wrong with us cuddling. This is stuff that we normally do or where we used to do. And I remember he started rubbing on my back and he started going down to my butt. When he started to go take his hand in my pants, I got up really quick and I was just like, I didn't come over here for that. He just got mad. Like, he just got mad and was just like, okay. And then I moved over to my side of the bed where I was, and I was just telling him like I didn't come over here for sex. He was like, that's not what I was doing. And I was just like, so why are your hands in my pants? He was like, I can't touch on you. I was like, I don't know what you've been doing. Like, I don't know. And he just got offended by that.
So really, you don't trust me like this?
Is it really that hard to comprehend? Like, you've been here and I've been there, and I don't know what you have been doing here, so I don't want to pick up the pieces where we were. Like, it was just hard for him to comprehend. And he was just not letting up. He was just mad. And to the point where it was just like, I was down for cuddling. I was down for cuddling because it's just like, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm single. I know you. I know you're cool. And I don't mind it. But sex, I didn't sign up for that. And I tried to scoot over towards him and like cuddle with him again. And he was just like, nah, stay over there. Just like literally mad. So me, you're not going to tell me more than once to do that. So the thing is, it's just like, I could have left. But I still have some more weed up there to smoke. And it's just like, if you want to act like that, that's cool. This is the boundaries I wanted anyway. I want you to stop being toxic and treat me like a friend. I ended up falling asleep because I work 5 in the morning, so I have to wake up at 4. So when I got off work or whatever, I'm over there with him and I'm falling asleep. So I fall asleep on my side. And while I'm asleep, I feel his hand go in my pants. Child, like just doing all the things he know I like. And then we start fucking. I said, Lord, he done got me. After that's finished, I leave. Second time I was over there, I was just like, he called me and was just like, come bring me some food because I'm sick. I went and got him some food and I brought it to him. I laid in the bed with him or whatever. He was just like, you not going to get comfortable? Typical stuff men do. It's like, you just not going to get comfortable? So I got comfortable. I mean, this is the stuff he pulled last time, but it's just like this time it's like I didn't come here with the intentions of staying, and I definitely didn't come with the intentions of having sex because you told me you were sick. So I get out of my clothes. I'm not going to lay in the bed with clothes on. I mean, this is just something I'm comfortable doing this with him because this is something that we do. And I get in the bed with him. And I'm stripped down to just my underwear. I mean, this is just something we do. Like I said, this is a very confusing situation and it's very, very toxic. But like I said, this is the kind of the friends with benefit type of thing that we had going on. But I had to be honest with myself and just realize that those feelings that were sitting in the back of my head were coming back to the surface and they were not going to go anywhere. I'm asking myself, like, why did I go back to this? I'm here for new beginnings and new starts. Why am I going back to this? We lay down again, and I lay on him, and he starts to massage me again, and does the same thing. And I literally was like, I'm not doing this. And the thing is, he thought that I was going to submit because this time it's just like, I'm wide awake. No. Said you were sick. I just got off work. I just went and got you food. And I'm over here because I care about you. And you're trying to fuck on me. I sat there for a minute and I kind of just let him rub on me and just like massage my body and stuff like that. And he started eating my ass. And then I just got up and I was just like, I'm finna go because you won't let me go to sleep. I'm not going to sleep over here. I still got work clothes on. I need to get to the house and shower and like get out of all this shit. Like I still feel like work. So it's just like, and I was dozing off on him and he was just saying, he was like, wake up. And I'm just like, I'm finna go home because you won't let me sleep. And I tell you, the minute I got up and started putting my clothes on, he was pulling and tugging all on me like, boy, let me go. I'm already knowing your game. And now that I peeped it, I mean, I already knew, but it's just like, you really don't give a fuck about me. And it's cool, but it's just like, be real about it. He tugged on me and I left or whatever. I walked down to my car and I got in it and I left. A couple days later, he was texting me again and we got to talking about, and I sent this message to him. And he was just like, you act like I led you on. I was like, no, I'm not going to say that you led me on, but you did not make it easier on me. When you said that you weren't looking for a relationship, you should have stood on it. You should have stood on that and I should have stood on that, but you definitely did not make this easier on me at all. Mad at me. You took advantage of me having feelings for you. But one thing about this message, when I typed it out and I read it out to myself, that was me tapping back into reality and realizing that this man does not deserve me. I'm not looking back. I said it to him. He defended himself for a long time, and I just ended up just not responding. And I'm telling him that if we're gonna be friends, we need to be friends. If we don't need to be having sex or nothing like that, because it plays with my feelings and it plays with my head. It may not do anything for you, but it does a lot for me. And if you care about me, you would not do that to me. Because I've told you countless times what it does to me, and I don't want to do that. And I've been settling because I like you, and I like you a lot. You're a really cool person, and I've known you for years. The point of this is, if you're holding on to the idea of being with somebody that told you that they're not open to it, believe them. Let it go. Because you will never truly be friends with somebody that you have interest in. No matter how you slice it, it's going to sit in your mind until it comes back to the surface. And it's not something you want to waste your time on. Or maybe you're just a heartless person that can have sex with multiple people and not catch feelings. That's cool if you're that type of person. But if you're a person who wants love and is looking for love, and you come across a person who has told you that they don't want love, or they act like they don't want your love, leave it alone. Don't waste your time. Be real with yourself. Open your eyes. Don't be manipulated for sex or anything. Know your worth. If you're looking for a relationship, stand on it. Don't accept half when you want whole. Don't accept it. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope my advice was at least a little helpful for you guys. Remember that I upload videos every Monday at 10 a.m. And like I always say, stay honest. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.